Hey guys! Welcome back to the channel. If I sound a little weird or a little sniffly, I'm getting over a cold. Bear with me on that. But first, I'd like to introduce hopefully the first of many episodes of a new series called Alt Archives, where I basically give you a historical rundown of all the alternative culture stuff that maybe you didn't know about or I didn't know about. And today's episode is Vampire Freaks, something I definitely had no clue about. But yeah, let's hop into how this online site became a social media network and then a clothing store. Vampire Freaks was created by Jet Burleson, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, also known as Jet VF. Vampire Freaks was created in 1999, but it wouldn't become the social network we know today until 2004. In 2001, Jet created an online store that Vampire Freaks is currently today, but we'll touch more on that in a minute. In 2004, Vampire Freaks became the social media network that everyone knew and loved. It started off as a simple forum for his friends, but then slowly gained traction as a safe space for the alt community. Vampire Freaks, the social network, would go on to run for 16 plus years. Obviously, with any social network, it's not without controversy. Throughout the years, there was a number of alleged criminals who frequented the website. And I'm not going to really touch on those because it seems like all of their crimes were done off of the website. It was also incredibly hard to find any news sources pertaining to these individuals, as they were either completely deleted from their corresponding sites or didn't really have much information on them otherwise. It did seem though that Vampire Freaks was quick to remove any alleged criminals from their websites, and quick to make statements in supporting the victims of the crimes and reassuring the community that it was a safe space for people and they did not condone any violence or illegal activity of any sort. On the bright side, Vampire Freaks would continue their success and even open a physical store that ran from 2009 to 2012. They would also release a hair dye collection called Lunatic Hair Dye. I couldn't really find out when this started. It seems to have started around 2014 or 2015. From my research, I saw that there was definitely an Etsy store created possibly solely for this hair dye, and then they started selling other things that they currently sell on the Vampire Freaks website, and that Etsy store was created in 2014. Lunatic Hair Dye did have its own website. Unfortunately, now the website does not exist, but Vampire Freaks still currently sells the hair dye collection on their website. To add even more to their insanely successful businesses, Vampire Freaks also started becoming convention owners in 2016, teaming up with an event organization called Jeff Mock Events. They would go on to create Cybertron in New York and Dark Side of the Con in New Jersey. Both conventions featured a plethora of goth artists and bands. For my research, I'm not sure if Cybertron is still a thing. They very much still have Facebook pages for both Cybertron and Dark Side of Con. It seems like Cybertron was active in 2019 as well as Dark Side of the Con, but it seems like both of them have taken a hiatus due to the global crisis. But it seems like Dark Side of the Con is returning, as mentioned on their Facebook page, that they have a 3-day convention happening in April. It should actually have already happened by the time this video goes up, so let me know if you guys went to that and how it went. I'm very curious because I've never been to something like that. We don't have anything like that here on the West Coast, so why do the East Coast get all the good things? As many people know, Vampire Freaks would stop being a social network in early 2020, officially ending its 20-year plus run. God, that's impressive. In an article I found, Jet really just said that network was slowly dying and it didn't seem lucrative enough to keep it going with the competition of forums like Reddit. Currently though, Vampire Freaks is still very much alive and well, going back to their roots and selling clothes online. They not only have their original merch line, but they sell a plethora of other gothic clothing brands such as Killstar, Trip NYC, Demonia, and a bunch of other ones. Now, I'm a millennial and Gen Zer. I'm kind of in the middle. I was born in '97, and I didn't really know the wonders that was Vampire Freaks. I didn't know about Vampire Freaks until I was out of high school at like 2015, and by then it was already kind of dying. But for a lot of people close to my age or older, Vampire Freaks was an amazing network for people to have like-minded individuals to talk to and connect with. And I would have killed for a space like that, because growing up I didn't have any alternative friends. So thank you to Vampire Freaks for being a lot of people's safe space and solace. But yeah, I learned so much about this site that I had no idea about, so this was a really fun rabbit hole to go down. Please leave in the comments below your experiences with this site, because I know there's a bunch of people who loved this site and I would love to live vicariously through you guys. Also, let me know if you liked this new series. I want to do a lot of these, mostly clothing brands and their history and how they started out, so let me know if that is something you would be interested in watching. But yeah, that is all for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! But yeah, let's hop into how, fuck, I can't talk. It did seem though, fuck, I can't speak. In support, sorry. To add even more to their insanely Cybertron in New Jersey, nope, Cybertron's in New York, and Dark Side of the Con, fuck me. Okay.